Welcome to the podcast.
That was cute.
Okay, well, you're not talking for
You
this one.
silly goose. Come on, Joel. Come on,
I'm
Joel.
nervous.
Oh, you're
I'm
being
nervous.
shy or are you
nervous.
nervous?
I'm shy. Coax me out.
Come on, come
Coax
out.
you
Come
out?
on. Joel, you're so
coax me
beautiful.
out.
Come
Full
on.
strength or
Joel,
zero
come
sugar?
out here. Come on, you beautiful little thing. Come on, you little cutie. You're talented. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. You're funny.
All right, hi.
You're
I'm
intelligent.
I'm here. Okay,
You're good
hello,
looking.
podcast. I'm nervous.
You're confident.
Notice you've not said anything, Blackers.
He doesn't want to lie to you.
I don't care if you don't come out.
Were you lying?
I don't care if you
course
don't come
I
out.
wasn't.
Don't come out. Stay
What?
back in. I don't care.
Do you know someone once
Come,
tweeted
don't
me,
come?
Joel Creasy's so fat, I'd ask him to go back into the closet, but he wouldn't fit.
Oh, my people.
And I told you I'm sorry about that.
You know the word that I was inserting.
I thought I
know.
made my profile anonymous, and I didn't realise you can't do
No.
that.
do you have
T-Black81.
a Finstagram?
What's that?
A fake
Of
Instagram
course I
account?
don't. Do you think I need one?
They're the
Oh,
best.
do you have a Finstagram, Ricky?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, there's a few accounts I need you to look up on my behalf, so I'll text them to you later.
Why can't you just get your own Finstagram?
Yeah, just
That
log in.
requires, I don't know really. You know, I'm not very good at social media.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You're good at posting stuff about your gigs.
Well,
did I say that you were
Daddy's gotta pay the
bills. And they do look
scheduling
great.
posts, or was that a close
I was
friends
scheduling
thing?
posts at 3 a.m. because I didn't drink all Comedy Festival. I went to the livenation.com.au after party till 1 a.m. and not a single drink past these lips or
Was
a
that
few
good?
lemon lime bitters.
How boring is not drinking?
Was it good? The Live Nation after party?
It was actually really fun. I think Live Nation have the best group of comedians on tour. I like
Was
our
Madonna
team.
there?
Madonna was there.
Did Madonna marry the guy that owns Live Nation? Or did I make that up? Or is that not a thing anymore?
That would be
I'm not
handy to marry a promoter.
I married
Yeah.
my manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh my
big
God, imagine
savings.
if I married Mel. Ugh. And you could marry Shaz, Tim.
Yeah. Do you reckon our managers say a lot about who we are as people?
I know. Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
It's the
for
knobbiest
sure.
thing you've ever suggested we talk about.
Don't you think? I think it does.
Really?
I think we're all kind of
Yeah, for sure.
aligned with our managers.
Mine is
Is that right?
fabulous, big hair, very stylish.
Okay, go around the room then, if that's what you're doing.
What's Tim's?
Shaz.
I've never
She's
met
ju-
Shaz, so I can't comment.
She's broadcasting. She's to the point. She's cutthroat, just like you.
I've heard about her parties. They're quite fun.
They are a
That's
lot
what
of
makes
fun.
me think that you two are quite similar.
Her parties are fantastic.
And
They're
then
always
I
at her
just-
house, which
yes.
is great.
And then I just have sex with my manager.
Enjoy the podcast.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
TGIM! Thank God it's Monday. Monday afternoon.
Fresh as a daisy.
Thank God it's Monday. It's the best day of the week.
TGIM, guys.
Thank God it's Monday.
This show is good for what ails you on a Monday. Here we go.
After the weekend,
Yes.
we're hanging out with friends.
Sure are. I would not want to be anywhere else than with you two fine
Oh,
folks.
you stole what I was going to say. Snap. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday,
Oh,
friends.
Yeah. Hey, big Monday for many reasons, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this time next week, we're giving away first class and 50K.
Wow. That's come around so quickly.
Yes, it has and it hasn't.
Yeah. I can feel it in my gut that someone is off to New York.
No,
They are
someone's definitely going to Paris.
Are you,
You reckon?
serious? Get your heads red. Heads red. Plural. London.
Paris.
New York.
Paris.
New York.
Paris.
New York.
Paris.
New York.
Wait, watch this. London.
Paris!
London. Stop talking. Stop yelling. 13, 24, 10. You get on the air. You get in the running. Just do it now. Let's put 3 people in the running right now to kick off the
Oh,
week.
I love
Oh,
this.
yes. A little thruple for the start of the week.
Yes.
First class and 50K. So I've been looking at a lot of first class planes on
I know you
Instagram.
have.
And my
residences?
entire algorithm on Instagram is full of first class.
It's the same as mine.
All, yes. All the different business first class products on all the different airlines. Wow.
I know. It's wild that, first of all, that plane can get in the air, but then the fact that you could be flying, with a shower and a bed
I
and
see the-
caviar.
I see the A380s land near. I'm under the flight path
Oh,
in Sydney,
yes.
and I see these heaving hotels just landing over my head, going, "Someone's having a big poop right now.
Yeah.
Another person's blind drunk. Another
Yeah.
person's probably out of session.
Totally.
Yeah.
All up there right now."
Or watching
fact-
a movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't you think
fun.
the fact that you can have a shower in first class, the fact you can have a shower on a plane still just blows my mind.
I know. And the shower space takes up 20 economy seats would. He feels so
Angela,
guilty.
let's put you in the running for this amazing prize, which we're giving away on Monday week.
Hi, Angela.
It's clear you don't have to say much.
Angela, where would you go out of London, Paris,
nice.
and New York if you won first class and 50K?
I'd go New York.
Oh, good girl, Angela. I knew. Good girl. I love the name Angela, and you sound divine. You'll have a great time in New York. I'm hoping you win.
Let's face it, Angela, you're not going to win, so you can go to New York.
She
every night.
could.
she's
She
in the
might.
draw.
Okay, let's speak to
don't do
Lachlan,
that to
because Lachlan
people.
feels like he's got London vibes. Is that right,
know.
Lachlan?
No, I also have New York vibes.
Hey, Lachlan, welcome to the party. And you can party 24/7 in New York. It's the city that never sleeps.
You can in
Unlike
London
snoozy
too.
old London. Oh,
Excuse me,
boss.
everyone's
in some pub.
Excuse me, New York. People are fleeing New York. I mean, I won't even mention the
they're
horrific.
not. Stop,
Oh,
stop
did
lying.
you see what happened
The
on the
horrific
weekend?
events in New York over the weekend. Let's flee that joint, okay?
That was just one person, though. I
Sure, but I don't reckon it was a city that never sleeps that
think
weekend.
you took it a little bit far.
Fiona.
Fiona, what would you
Hello.
choose, darling?
I really want to do Joel's trip to New York.
Yeah, you do, baby.
What's going on?
Greatest city in the world, apart from Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, and wherever else we broadcast
New York
to.
in the
Hello.
90s, I reckon, was pretty good. But Fiona, good luck. Monday, we're giving it away first.
Talking about
50K.
you need your head wreck.
New York in the 90s. I love this song. It's called Austin. It's by Dasher. Let's kick off the weekend style. TGIM, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. It's Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
I love that. It's Dasher and Austin here on Nova.
That's very cool.
It's very cool, isn't
Dasher.
it? Yeah, Dasher.
You
And
know
Dancer and
Dasher.
Prancer and Vixen.
Remember that old thing that people used to say? I think it's an old wives' tale. Like La Dasher.
What?
As a name.
La Dasher.
So L-A.
Like Natasha.
And then a dash. Is that right? Yeah. La Dasher. That was a bit of a thing
Ladasher.
going around, like you calling your kids La Dasher.
What?
Oh,
What?
it's a bit of a
Are
fun
you
name.
from the 1800s?
I mean, I've been doing radio for a
Years,
while. You guys
Ricky.
have probably been living lives. I've just been here hearing stories
Yeah,
from
no,
people.
we're just cute
I
little
know.
babies. We're just all babies.
Yeah, we're the youngies of the team.
Oh,
The
yeah.
youngies?
We're millennials, are we?
Yeah.
I'm technically the first year of millennial, 1981.
Oh, damn. I thought you were
I
a
didn't think
boomer.
I was even millennial. Yeah, you're a boomer at heart.
Are you serious?
You are a boomer.
Do you know
Come
what a
on. Oh, the
boomer
way
is?
you. Yes, I do.
Baby
And you
boy- are you
tick
serious?
No, but you're a boomer at heart because you tick every single criteria for Boomtown. Grumpy, complains a lot.
I'm out there more than you guys. Are you serious?
Yeah, I know.
I'm younger
You're-
than you
Has
guys
lived
are.
more of a life than us. so-
You guys sitting
Yeah.
on beanbags, watching bloody TV all day,
don't
not
own
getting out
a
of bed.
beanbag.
Not getting out of
I
bed.
do. I love sitting on a beanbag watching TV.
Well, Ricky, because Ricky and I save ourselves to perform for 2 hours a day, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Nova. You, feel the feeling, 13 24 10.
Sure, pal. Hey, guess what we are doing? We're giving away a trip to the Gold Coast this week.
My God.
Love it. Gold
Go
Coast this
home.
week and then first class and 50K next week.
Yep, a Lux
Same,
weekend for two
same.
at the Langham on the Goldie. We love the Langham. We love everybody at the Langham. We love every part,
that is-
every inch of the Langham.
I love the Langham so much it hurts.
I've never stayed at a Langham before, and oh my gosh, was I impressed.
Escape the cold and linger. Get this, ready for this? Linger longer at the Langham Gold Coast. Plan your luxury stay at langhamhotels.com and get ready to experience Queensland's coastal beauty. We were at the Langham during one of the great storms too, because I love a Queensland storm.
Oh, yeah, they're so fun. And it gets a little bit windy through there.
Yeah.
It's quite wild.
I know.
Oh, that's why I dropped my
Rain.
phone in the bathtub.
Oh, you did. And
Yeah.
anyone who is going, the spa at the Langham Gold Coast, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the Chinese restaurant upstairs,
It's just
Tang
called a
Court.
restaurant, though.
Oh my gosh,
You
it's
have to just
so
call it a
good. Oh,
Are we going to the Gold Coast?
Yeah,
Let's go there. I'd love to do that.
I love Chinese. I think it's
Oh,
my
no,
favourite
it's
cuisine.
Chinese so much. We haven't been to that one together. It's really good.
Okay,
We have to go.
sure.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, sure. No, we went to Rickshaws last time.
We did. No, let's have dinner at Tang Court at the
And then I
Langham
did a big
next.
soft sand run after dinner.
You did. I actually watched that video
you?
yesterday.
Did you actually do a soft sand run after
He
dinner?
did.
Yeah.
They're really hard.
He did.
I
I'm
know.
not joking. He ran all the way. He jumped out of rickshaws, ran down the beach
Yeah.
until we couldn't see him in the dark anymore,
my
and then came
God.
pelting towards us.
I was
I'm going to
Harold
pull the
Halting
video.
it. Harold Halting it.
Do you really commit? I do. That's one thing I do love about you, Black, is when you you commit to a gag.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
thank you.
Commits to a bit.
Yeah, you really
I commit
commit to a bit.
Is it a bit?
Is it a bit?
Is it a bit?
Just a bit. I'm going to find the video.
All right, find it. You're going to tell us a Taylor Swift story in a second, Joel.
Me, of all people.
But can we just get some Taylor Swift facts?
Yes.
Can I hit you with some facts? Because I felt
Come
Friday
at me.
was very tortured Pilots Department heavy, which so it should be. But I've got a stat that blew my mind. Mm-hmm. Now, it's not until you have it, you have something to compare this to that you realise how big this is, right?
Okay.
So,
Ooh, I'll brace myself.
the Tortured Pilots Department became the year's top-selling album in one day, right? Everyone knew
Yeah, I
that.
did hear that.
Now, this is just the US, but listen to these two sets of figures here.
Mm-hmm.
It sold 1.4 million copies in traditional album sales on its first day in the US alone. 1.4. Now, I didn't think that sounded like much, but listen to this.
1.4 million copies in the US
In the
alone
first day.
on day one.
But this is what I didn't think that was a big number for some reason until I heard this. Beyonce's album, Cowboy Carter, sold 168,000 in day one in the US.
Wow.
Isn't that a nuts
Oh.
comparison?
That is nuts. Well, also,
Hang on.
Taylor has done multiple
Oh, whoa,
versions.
whoa.
Yeah,
hang
no,
on, hang on, hang on.
I just saw the producer booth go wild.
Hang on. This is even worse. Beyonce's Cowboy Carter sold 168,000 in the first week
Wow.
and 1.4 million copies of Taylor's album in day one. That is
I don't
nuts.
buy
I
albums.
tell
I
you
just
what-
stream them
Can I tell you what number one is in Australia for an album?
on my own.
How many copies you have to sell for a number one album in Australia? This shows how big that number is.
Yeah, go.
7,000.
Okay.
Really?
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That is outrageous.
1.4 million copies in the US.
So the streams don't add to it because I never.
They
the only
do.
album I ever buy is yours.
I know
They
they do,
do.
but this is just
They're
we're just talking
weighted
traditional
differently
album.
to like physical copies are weighted differently to streams, and it's something like
Okay.
it's something like 400 streams of an album track to count for one sale.
Okay, you're putting it into like Eurovision terminology, which is good for me. Thank you. That's very yeah. I'm following now.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot.
It's quite a
Yeah,
lot.
she
That
should be
is
chuffed with that. I hope she's, you know.
she'll be pretty happy, and she's about to go on this next leg of her tour, and she'll be performing a whole bunch of these songs, which will be amazing.
If I was
She's
going
have
to treat
checks
myself to
coming
like
out of her.
a Magnum or something, a little chocky treat, you know, you've earned that, Taylor.
Next,
On
we're
your
going to
jet.
hear about her social media trip up, though, from the weekend. All right,
Yeah,
we'll do that
I'm
after
all across that,
Benson
don't worry.
Boone on Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
These beautiful things that I've got.
Let's do it. Social media trip ups.
Oh
I
my
mean, you guys
gosh.
have them daily when you send stuff to your broadcast channels. I'm like, oh my God, more
shush.
spam from the
No,
two of them.
that's really well thought out stuff that we get to speak directly to the people that want to be spoken
Yes,
to. If you
we
don't want to be
care.
spoken to, get off the broadcast channel.
I feel like I should follow your broadcast channels,
Yeah,
though, don't I?
stop
You don't have
Shouldn't
to,
I?
about
though,
it.
but bro, you don't have to. That's for. Okay, I'll explain for us, Ricky. Ricky and I have a thing called fan base.
Oh, no, let's not do this.
And they have to be serviced, you know, and we have to, because we love our fans. So one day, maybe, Tim, if you were to release an album or maybe go on a comedy tour, you too would collect fans. And over the years, you would build what's called a fan base. And you have to, you know, care for your fans and treat them with respect.
and give
because,
them things that maybe everyone else doesn't get.
Yes.
Believe me, out of those two things, I know one of the things I would never be able to do. One's very easy, one's very hard.
Fulfill your fans.
Right, entertain a room full of people.
Social media trip ups. I don't need to. I'm entertaining a nation daily.
Yeah,
social
with the help of
media
one Ricky Lee and one
trip
Joel.
ups. Yes, of course, it's a team effort. I never said it wasn't. But your broadcast channels are up themselves. Social media trip ups. 13 24 10. Give us a call and tell us what's happened because this was a great story over the weekend.
Yes, Taylor Swift. You might have heard of her. She's been caught liking and then quickly unliking a meme on Instagram. Been there because often when I go and check my ex's Instagrams, I sometimes accidentally hit follow, but then quickly unfollow. So shortly after the release of
Do
her,
they get that notification though?
I reckon if you do it really quick, they're not going to get it.
You don't think the notification stays there that you've followed and then they go and check and then you're gone?
I don't
It
know. Should we
does
call one of
stay.
my exes
the
now?
girls are saying it stays.
Oh no!
So
There
I have
should
my
be like a-
notifications off. Like
As
on
in-
Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, are you serious? Why do I want to see the people like stuff
No.
on my lock screen?
No.
Am I that desperate?
No, you don't have
can't
your
imagine you'd get
notifications on
many.
for that, do you, Joel?
Oh no! My screen would be,
No.
just be going absolutely wild.
Okay,
But
we get it. You're popular.
even
just
in
doing it to shit you.
Instagram, even in Instagram up here where that love heart is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where all of the where notifications are of what people that have liked or commented or whatever. If
so
you
that
want
would
to
stay there.
so that I think it stays there. But I think if you follow and people have their actual notifications on their home
On the home screen.
I think if you follow them,
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
up on their home screen,
Saddos.
and that's awkward. Whoa.
Saddos.
Well, Taylor slipped up. So just after the release of the Tortured Poets Department.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Why can't I say it like that? That sounds
No.
very intellectual.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like you're taking the piss out of her.
Well, I am a little bit because we talk about it a lot. Okay, shortly after the release of her 2-part album, The Tortured Poets Department, beautiful. She liked a photo that ranked her boyfriends in a pyramid ranking system. Oh, okay. So the photo ranked them in this order from worst to best.
Also, can we just say there are some big names.
Heavy
here.
hitters.
Oh my
on there.
gosh.
Big names.
I could take them
love
all at
it.
once.
I found out
Oh,
why
Joel.
this one, the Jake Gyllenhaal one, is not a popular one among Taylor Swift fans because he
Okay.
treated her very badly, apparently,
Well,
as a
do you
very
know where-
young lady.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay. Well, Maddie Healy from the 1970.
Yeah, well done.
He came in at number 8. The fans believe most of the album is about him. The Tortured Poets Department.
No, don't. Apparently, this is the song.
Can't I say it?
Apparently, this is the song about him. Let's find it from Glossys because that's coming up. It's the smallest man who ever.
Oh, this is
lived.
good. This is juicy.
If rusting my sparkling summer was the goal, and I don't miss what we had, but could someone give?
God, I'd like to sit around the beach at like 6 o'clock at night in
With
summer.
it with like heaps of drinks.
heaps of drinks and a fire going.
Such a
By
vibe.
someone who wanted me dead.
I think also just from the stories that I've been gathering over the weekend, I feel like the Tortured Poets Department is also about
No.
him.
You don't pronounce it like that.
Also, you're not doing any more Taylor Swift stories if you're going to do your faces and all your stuff because you brought this to the table and now you're shit-canning it.
I'm
Yeah, because
not.
he's got tea. It's tea.
It's
hot
tea.
tea.
I'm serving the piping hot tea, mother.
Mother, she ate.
Yes.
Hey, Mark, did you slip up on socials?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't finished the bloody list.
Well, hurry
I'm only
up.
at number 8. Okay, number 7's Jake Gyllenhaal. Number 6, that Joe Alwyn bloke that she dated for ages that no one knew about. Number
He's
5
a bit
is
like
Calvin.
you.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
He dated the woman that wrote the Tortured Poets Department.
He looks a bit less. He looks less gay than Joel though, like heaps less gay.
Well, of course, I mean, everybody does than me, even drag queens. Number 5 is Calvin Harris. Number 4, Harry Styles. Number 3, Tom Hiddleston. Number 2, Taylor Lautner. I've got tea on him. That's for off air. And number 1, Travis Kelce/Kelsey.
Okay, Mark,
Over to you, Mark.
your social media
thank
slip
God
up
for
because she liked it and unliked it.
Did you
What's
say
yours?
thank God for that, Mark? My gosh.
Yeah, wasn't me. It was a mate of mine. He went away with his misso,
Yep.
and they put up some beautiful holiday pics.
Mm-hmm.
And in amongst there was a photo of his missus with nothing on.
Oh, no, he's accidentally selected one.
Full frontal.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, no.
Thank God it's Monday. TGIM. Oh, yes.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Come on.
Your arms around me.
So I would suggest that's the only thing you should be throwing. Maybe throwing a party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But throwing your arms is
throwing
nice.
a tanty. I would love to throw a
Oh,
tanty.
you love a tanty, don't you?
What about throwing an unidentified object at Nicki Minaj?
Don't do that.
No,
She'll
don't.
peg it straight back at you.
That's what she did. She pegged it
Did
straight
she?
back.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's hardcore.
I like Nikki.
I love her so much.
I do too. I loved her on American Idol.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Well,
Remember
didn't she
that?
used to feud with Mariah Carey?
Yeah,
a
her
lot?
and Mariah did
Yeah.
not get on during
Gel.
that. No.
There's some great
that's a,
YouTube moments if you just Google that or YouTube that. Nicki
Nicki's got
Minaj
real
and Mariah.
BDE. And I think the beef was, I think they've both just got huge egos, but they both wanted to be the alpha, the biggest star in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Mariah is Mariah. She's iconic. She's legendary.
Mm-hmm.
She's a queen. But they're both always late. So,
Oh, yeah, so late. Like
yeah,
hours
you can't hold
late.
up productions like that.
No way.
Come on, guys.
Katrina Roundtree taught me that in the early days of Getaway.
Oh,
you got
Cat
to
would
be the
know.
first person in the lobby.
Yes.
Because she said to me, as the on-air person, you'll be the one that they'll throw under the bus the quickest.
Yeah.
So be the first one there.
But it's just being
That's really good to
I've
know because I'm
always
always the
done
last
that.
one.
Yeah, well, you're a different story. But how's this? Morgan Wallen, last night we let the liquor
Oh,
talk.
yes, I saw this story on TMZ.
So he was arrested and charged with 3 felonies earlier this month after tossing a chair off the roof of a bar. Now, wait for this.
What?
Dan,
That's
our
pretty lit.
man in charge of many things, sent me this little song parody from the internet about Morgan Wallen and chair fights. Have a listen to this.
Last night I threw a chair across the bar and off the roof, and when it fell, almost hit you.
Let's wait for the chorus. It's the best.
Now I'm facing 1 to 15 years on 3 felonies, but that'll teach them other stupid chairs not to mess with me, 'cause I'm 1-0 in chair fights. I'm 1-0.
I'm 1-0 in
chair
chair fights.
Isn't that the best?
That's
So
good.
he faces felony charges?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, he just so happened to hit a cop
Yikes.
car with the chair.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that is
idiot.
juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy. Hey, let's do Mailbag next. Do a leap now.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Thank you. Dua Lipa here this afternoon on a Monday. And as I said the last week, to get in the running for first class of 50K. So really, let's ramp it up.
I'm excited for this.
Get on the air and in the air. It's my idol, Tim Blackwell says.
You know where I got that from? When Qantas used to do one of my favourite things, and I always wanted to be the voice of Radio Q.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And
You would be good on there.
Well, and they had a station called Rock on Q, and I just always wanted to be on that station. And it was always, I think it was Nick Bennett. I mean, he did a very good job. But they always used to do on the air, in the air. This is Radio Q.
Oh, my God.
I wanted to do that so bad.
I feel like I'm on a
Perfect for
plane
you.
right now.
I know. Anyway.
I remember when getting in the Q magazine, that was a big thing.
Yes, because everyone read it.
Yeah, and then
Captive audience.
and the Jetstar magazine and then the Virgin one. If you
Oh,
that was
yeah.
good promo. There was
Oh my
so
God,
many people,
Ricky
so
gets
many
a
eyes on that.
coffee here in Adelaide. That's amazing.
Mail's here.
You got mail.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ding ding.
Dang, bitch.
It's Monday, so let's check the mailbag.
I sent a message.
I wonder if Rex have a magazine. Do Rex have a magazine you can get in?
I quite like Flying Rex.
Maybe more of a pamphlet.
Maybe. RTJ at novafm.com.au. Hit us on the socials or text us if you'd like. 0409 RTJ. What have you got for us?
So I have an Instagram message from Chloe, and I love this. She knows me. She gets me. She's in the same lane as me. This is for Ricky Lee. Here's another weird sport to add to your weird list. It's the Card Jitsu Championship.
Jennings has the jump, and he has the seatbelt around the neck of Legoo. Legoo is in a tough position. He's still
This
stuck
is a
in
real
his seatbelt
sport.
in the
Yes,
passenger
use that
seat.
seatbelt.
What? So you have to
So
try and...
This is a real sport, Card Jitsu. So it's competitors. They grapple and fight inside a car using everything available to them to
that's
make
so
the other competitors
dangerous.
tap out. So they can use the seatbelt.
It's not driving.
They can it's a
I know,
parked
but it still
car.
looks very dangerous.
But
So
it's in the
dangerous.
confined space, and they can do anything to make them tap out.
But you probably
look,
think that's
kind of-
sexy.
Oh, you'd never
Well-
be able to come to a Sunday UFC day at my house, Joel, if
No,
you think that's bad.
but look at that. You can strangle someone with the seatbelt. But I must say, it does remind me of going up to the water tower at Kings Park on a little, like, go-ga-dum day, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can manoeuvre
Go-ga-dum.
that seat as far
Yeah.
back as possible.
Go-ga-dum, you're 20 metres away. Oh, you've arrived.
And also the winner gets to celebrate with a handbrake.
I love that. Thank you very much for that, Chloe.
Joel Creasy, you have something from Rachel.
I
Hello,
do.
Rachel.
Now, what were we talking about last week? Oh, biggest lies like people have ever told, particularly
yeah.
do we have a recap?
We absolutely do, Joel. I'll throw to it
That's
right
incredible.
now, shall I?
You throw to it, and then I'll come back and do the mailbag.
Okay, at 4:39, here is the recap from last Friday's
17, 24,
program.
10.
No, not yet.
He sat on my floor, then tried to gaslight me into thinking it was soup. He told me he stopped texting me because he was in a coma, but he thought of me the whole time. He pretended to be British for 6 years.
I love that.
Oh,
They're
Joanne will be
brilliant.
thrilled for the airplay. So Rachel got in touch and said, you were speaking about the biggest lies a man has ever told you, and do I have one for you? She said, the guy I was seeing told me his mum was dead to stand me up on a date. Later on, his mum had to come to my house to pick up his belongings. Get this, when he went to jail for fraud. Rachel, that is one of the great mailbags.
Brilliant, Rachel.
I also do think it sometimes there's two sides to every story. Like, why are people telling lies like this? Are you that awful to hang out with?
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit of a reflection on you. It's a bit of a mirror to your personality too, don't you think?
Well, also the liar
Yeah,
too. Can't
true,
the liar
true.
just say the truth?
No,
rather than
I don't like
just-
confrontation.
Oh.
Mum's dead.
Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, I like to talk behind
That's
people's
me.
backs. It's more polite.
Absolutely. Can't do it.
It'd be funnier.
Oh, damn, I'm really busy. Whoop, whoop.
I love
my God,
cancelling plans.
I'm dead.
I love it when someone cancels plans on me because guaranteed I was thinking about cancelling on them. So when they do it,
It was just a matter of time.
It's heaven.
That's not very nice. It's not that being a nice friend.
No, I'm saying I love it when my friend cancels on me.
Yeah,
See,
because you're going to do it first.
I much more appreciate the honesty. Just say, sorry, can't do it, don't want to do it.
Can't stand you.
I
in
don't say
fact.
don't want to do it.
Don't want it, some, yeah.
Okay. Hey, remember we were
Don't
talking,
wanna
because what is it, Darwin Pride's coming up in June?
I know.
Yes, I think it's the 22nd of
And
June.
I want it only Ricky Lee's headlining.
Which is a
It's
bit
gonna be really
inappropriate for
fun.
the June, having Darwin Pride in the June.
I
Oh,
forget
not
we
in
celebrate
June.
That's my favourite month, the June. You get
Yeah.
bedazzled in the June. Come on, ladies.
Bejazzled.
That's all.
Jazz hands.
Get
Show
ready
us.
for it. Yeah.
I'm going to vajazzle this June.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the charity.
We were talking about one of your favourite little places to frequent in Darwin.
My performing at Throb. What? The gay club in Darwin is called Throb.
As if I'm not going to go to Throb.
I'll come with you. Throb's awesome.
When are you
Let's do
doing
it.
that? 'Cause
Darwin Pride.
Maybe I'll come to
is
Darwin.
June 22. Let's do it. Let's go to Throb.
Emma's just emailed, though, and said, guys, Throb is closed.
Oh,
No! It's genuinely one of my favourite bars.
But I feel that your powers combined could reopen it, make it your mission. Well, we're not on air in Darwin, otherwise we would.
I know,
Are you
but
still
the
gonna
owners
come?
of Throb live in Melbourne.
Ooh.
So if they're listening, reopen even just for the night,
Just for the weekend.
and I'll get up,
For
Ricky.
Darwin Pride.
You'll have performed, but I'll get up and lip sync to your numbers.
Perfect.
So you can have the time
All
off.
right, watch this space, Throb. In the meantime, Jermaine, get the film clip up. Chelsea May's on. It's Loud Luxury and Brando. Happy Monday, guys. Come on.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Love that song.
I think you love the video more than you love the song.
Yeah, you're right. Anything else?
No arguments there. I love it. And I love that every time we play that song, the video has to play in the studio and we
Yeah.
all have to watch
But
it.
doesn't it make everyone happy? Like, it's not just me.
Not as happy as it makes you.
It makes
Yeah.
everyone happy.
Yeah.
It makes you happy in a certain area. I think.
Chelsea May is like skipping through Venice Beach.
Yeah.
With not a care in the world. She doesn't even know she's being filmed.
She
That's
just-
just her natural, unless
She
she's just acting.
Walks around like that, just has her in and out.
Flicking her hair with her soda
Good
pop.
for her.
She's very
perfect.
Sometimes her jacket just goes off her shoulders a bit.
I mean, if I look like that, I'd wear a crop top.
Ricky,
also.
I've got to be honest, I'd rather watch one of your film clips.
Oh, thank
Or
you.
video clips.
A lot more
Yeah.
effort, I would say, goes into mine.
Yes, I
They're
know.
conceptual.
I was watching your social media over the weekend because I like to keep an eye on you too and see what my best buds are up to. And I loved all the behind the scenes stuff of on my
Did you
own
s-
of you on the Glacier.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, that was
You'd
a
have been so
year ago that we
cold.
were shooting that. I think
How
everyone
were your-
thinks. Oh, they were fine. I
Yeah?
like being cold. I'm hot blooded. Everyone thinks that the snow, me and the snow and up on the glacier was the coldest part. And
It was
they're
the
like, oh my
rain.
gosh,
It
you
was
must
the
have been
rain."
freezing. But that was fine. It was a sunny day up on a beautiful glacier. I had thermals and tracksuit pants and boots on under my beautiful custom gown on the black gown on the white snow. It was the nighttime stuff on the top of a hill. It was 0 degrees. The wind was like gushing through, and I was standing in a pool of freezing cold water with a tank full of freezing cold water being
Yeah.
sprayed on me by a fire hydrant.
gosh.
It was not glamorous at all.
No,
but
it
yeah, no,
looked
that
hardcore.
was hectic.
But one of the great pictures is when you open up your vinyl and
Yes.
there's that picture from clearly a drone or
Yeah.
a chopper or something, and then you're just this little blip on top of this glacier.
I
It's
know.
amazing.
It was so wild. But did you see the other one I put up on the weekend? This one? The behind the scenes of Do It Like That from 2012?
Oh, yes, with Ricky Lee behind you.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Well, that's fun.
Before I started having
I'm
long
social
lunches,
media
you know?
stalking.
Oh, yeah. All I posted was how upset I was with the Coachella crowd again.
I know, you got to
Because-
get over that,
no,
buddy.
no, mate. Grimes is one of the great sets yesterday, and it was
okay.
it was
I've heard it
unreal.
all.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
Are you serious?
One of the great sets. Well, like one of the great sets.
One of the great sets of Coachella weekend. Yeah, it was like
The
an
weekend-
up and about. You know, that's what I mean. Not of all time, mate.
Of Coachella of this year. Last
Coachella
weekend she
this year
had
I'll take.
she had a little bit of an issue because her tracks were playing double time or something weird was going on, so she had a little bit of a tanty, bit of a hissy fit. But she made up for it this weekend.
Yes, and I love this. She's DJing with her foot up on the deck.
Yeah.
And, with her hair
and the
nuts.
wind machine's going off.
Oh my goodness.
That must
Does she
be
not know
so
how to
fun.
DJ?
Not really. But that's all right. But the computer did an amazing job.
Yeah, the plug and play.
But everyone's honestly standing there like this.
Garage
I'm
band's
like, why
excellent.
are you here? Because everything costs $100,000. Like, why? If you're not
they're cool.
enjoying it,
It's for the photos.
leave. Oh
That's
my
why
God.
they're-
Photos. I'm just going for the photo in front of the Ferris wheel.
We know
Ricky and I
someone
are
who's
going
been
next
sending
year.
so many photos of themselves, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. Thank
Enough.
you very much.
Too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Do you know what I like with DJs is I like watching people fake DJing. I love it so much. My little zoomy fingers could not zoom in any harder on people pressing and playing with and turning and pressing buttons and turning
Fiddle and
turning
knobs.
knobs
I used to
when they
turn-
don't need to.
I used to turn my headphones.
They're not doing anything.
I used to turn my headphones up and down. Because really, I used to DJ a bit seriously early days, like proper DJ. And once you kind of set it up, you don't have to do much until the song ends. But you can't just stand there either. So
Yeah,
I was
but you're not-
I was a
you're not,
master.
like, doing this and then
no, I
coming
was a
back and
master at turning my headphones up and down, and then just bringing a fader that didn't need to be up and down a bit.
Well, what about the time I swung into your defence when that hot girl in the bikini arrived at that party we were at, and she was so up herself, and she was like, "Oh, this music sucks," and I was like, "Excuse me, Tim Blackwell is one of the greatest music DJs in Australia, if not the world."
I did say be careful though. We were on a boat, so it's not like we could leave if there was a fight.
Oh, no,
So-
then we had to. Then you and I had to stand in the corner with the other older couple. I know. We're like so daggy.
Oh, remember when we watched you Tim DJ'd at Cherry Bar? Remember that?
Oh yeah,
Oh, in Melbourne,
that was,
yes.
You were loving life.
I was requesting the Backstreet Boys.
It's pretty good.
No, you didn't play it, but anyway.
No, it's okay. It's
Whatever.
Cherry Bar, one of the great rock bars in Australia.
I know,
Hey,
I saw Padam.
unfortunately, we've run out of time for microwave cookery with Ricky
Oh
Lee.
no, but this is
Oh
so
no!
good.
Do it quickly.
You know what we're supposed to
We're
do.
shooting the.
Okay, do it. Do you
Okay.
understand? We've got
Well,
so
okay.
much to do.
No, well, I just wanted to tell you this because I legitimately thought I was going to have to get divorced last night.
You got 10 seconds. 10, go. Look.
Rich asked me this question and I didn't know how to answer it because it was the stupidest question I've ever heard in
Mm-hmm.
my life. The question was, can you cook chicken in the microwave?
And?
Well, the answer is you can.
What?
But who would want to cook chicken in the microwave?
No.
What kind of a
Like a full roast
serial
cook.
kind of person cooks chicken in a microwave? Who even thinks of that?
I don't even
Someone
have
in your
one.
algorithm.
Rich.
Of course you don't.
It's Rich.
What do you mean, of course I don't?
Divorce.
Well, because you're all anti-microwaves and you're all like, you
I don't
know.
like microplastics or microwave.
Yeah, fair enough. Microwave.
Thank you, Nigel.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Guy and Sam and Guy, antidotes. Oh. Guy and Sam are coming. Is that all right?
Yeah, no,
I
that's
love
fine. Guy and Sam can always come.
What are they bringing? Oh, the potato salad. Oh, okay.
No,
They're bringing
Joel's
the
already
antidote.
covered that.
Can we get that song faded properly too? What the hell is with that? What?
That was how the song was
Are
intended.
you serious? No, it was not.
That's not how it ends, is
Sometimes
it?
when I leave the songs, they've just been clipped a bit too early. It's like someone needs to chuff off early or whatever, you know? Just put it in properly once
I
and then
see
we'll
what
be
you-
fine.
The little
I'm picking
things
up
that
what
you
you're putting down.
find to have a problem with, I love.
No, I look like hissy fit.
The Glossys. On screen. On screen. On screen.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh,
so
okay.
huge.
This is so awesome. So first of all, Victoria Beckham turned 50. I want what she's having.
Same.
So they had she had a birthday party on the weekend. All 5 Spice Girls were in attendance. And
Amazing.
David Beckham did a little sneaky video of them were they doing Stop?
They were.
Yes!
And all of them doing the chorus.
They're all doing it. Jerry seems like she's forgotten it, but oh my gosh, can you imagine the gay gasp I let out when I saw that over the weekend?
Incredible.
You could hear it from space.
Yeah, you gay gasped it all the way to all of our phones.
Oh, did I put it in conventional?
Does it sound like this?
No. Do you want to hear a gay? Okay, I'll do a gay gasp for you. Ricky, say something that's
Okay,
like
okay,
very mother.
Okay, go.
Oh my gosh, the Spice Girls got back together on the weekend. And you got to clutch your pearls when you do it, though. Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
okay, do mine.
believe
do
I had
mine.
to- okay.
Do mine.
Oh my gosh, Grimes did the best set at Coachella.
I think that's gay gasping.
That sounded a bit dry.
I know. I was trying so
That
hard.
sounded a bit dry. Do you want to go again?
Okay. No, wait. Let me have some water.
Okay.
So I can go gasp.
Oh, see, I can go
Yeah.
gasp whenever I'm needed.
Yeah. Because that just sounded dry. That was a dry gasp.
Quick.
Oh my gosh, Tim Grimes did the coolest set ever at Coachella.
Oh, that was even worse.
The best.
That was
the best.
I never want to hear that sound again. Dan, do not isolate that.
Dan,
And
please isolate it.
we're going to need a new microphone.
And you're going to need a new pair of undies.
Oh, that was disgusting.
But it was wet,
But
wasn't it?
amazing.
I know, right? You ask and you shall receive.
Oof.
Next glossy, please. We've kind of already covered this now. I look at it, but anyway, that's
Is that who's that?
Maddie Healy.
Oh God, I thought that was Harry Styles, just taken from a weird angle.
No. This is Old Mate from the 1975.
Yes.
Also, yes. Was that the story we did before about all the songs?
Well,
that
no, they reckon
are
that
about him?
fans believe that Taylor's album is about Maddie Healy. A source has said that Maddie's teams. Okay, understand. There's a letter missing. Maddie's teams received a heads up about the album, and he was worried about what he would have said in the songs.
Well, I can relate to Maddie Healy because Julie Goodwin mentions me in her new autobiography. So we're
Does
basically
she?
the same person, Maddie Healy and I.
Okay, have a listen to this.
Just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man?
I like this lyric from it. I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. That's fine. And I'll forget you, but I will never forgive the smallest man who ever lived. Ayo.
Oh, she went there.
Good stuff.
Oh, no, she didn't.
And last glossy, please. What's happening here?
There have been some huge new inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Cher.
Oh, good. I saw that she was potentially up for it, and I'm thrilled that she made it.
So happy for her.
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. I also saw Dave Matthews.
Yes. Foreigner. Peter
Yes.
Frampton. Cool in the Gang. Ozzy Osbourne. A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
And more.
What a party.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Oh, knock off time.
Boom, light it up, party time.
Yes.
TGIM.
Crank it.
Thank God it's Monday.
Monday looks good on you.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
TGIM, guys.
Thank you, Dickie. Welcome to the second hour of Monday's program.
That went really quick.
I know, right? Guess
I know,
what?
right?
Guess what?
What?
Your first chance to go to the Gold Coast. Stay one of our favourites coming up in a second, the Langham on the Goldie. Just jump onto the Nova Player app, hit the win page, just get involved, and every day this week we're going to get you to linger on a subject. That's all I'll say right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, right? Because we want you to linger longer at the Langham on the Gold Coast. It's
Linger
that
longer at the Langham.
simple.
Is that onomatopoeia?
Linger longer at the Langham.
No, I think this might be an onomatopoeia.
No.
or would this be?
No,
my
not
God.
like your version of a gay gasp. It wasn't correct.
That was
No.
loose. That was
It's like a
loose.
horse.
Okay.
That was loose.
That was loose. This is Taylor and Post Malone. Now, a little song called Fortnite. You might have heard of it.
Heard of it?
Heard of it? Heard of
Is it
it?
about the game?
No.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
Fortnite. Taylor Swift, Post Malone. A little bit of a start for you.
Stop, man.
The most streamed song in a single day on Spotify, overtaking All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Oh, Mariah will be pissed.
She probably wouldn't even know about it yet.
No.
Also, I don't believe Fortnite's in the American lingo, is it? It's a very British word, Fortnite.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder if it's been brought into the American lingo by Taylor, because she's very she's like that. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well,
She's bilingual.
She's not just a tortured poet. She runs the tortured poets department. Did
you say she's bisexual? She bisexual.
Breaking news.
She's bilingual. She speaks
Oh,
English and
bilingual.
American.
Oh, yeah. She's buying both the linguals.
Oh, and people are buying all her tickets.
Good stuff. Although you said something ridiculous off air before, which you shouldn't repeat on air, but that's fine.
Well, you say ridiculous stuff all the time off air that you should not repeat on air.
Well, you said to me before,
Oh,
you said, what did you say to me before off air?
What did I say? Wait, hang on. Tell me what the topic was first, and let me see if I'm comfortable in progressing the conversation.
No, I'm not comfortable, so I'm not going to do it. Your first chance to win a trip to the Gold Coast coming up in a second. But meantime...
I've been on my phone. I don't even know.
Yeah, we know, mate. Yeah, we're across it, so don't you worry about that. Oh, yes. We've noted. Oh, dear. Anyway.
Just lots of text to reply to, the comedy festival ended yesterday. I've got lots of
Are you a
admin
bit
to do.
sad that it's over?
Were you the comedian that kicked the baby out?
No, that was Arch Barker.
Oh, that's
It's all
right.
over the news.
What happened?
A lady was breastfeeding her baby at Arj Barker's show.
Yeah.
And he kicked her out because it was, in his words, ruining his train of thought or something.
And guess what? The news broke. A lady broke the news on the rumour file on 3AW this morning in Melbourne, an unnamed comedian. And apparently a lot of other women, once he kicked her out, a lot of other women just got up and said, well, we're leaving too.
Yeah, as they should.
And
That's
apparently
terrible.
the baby apparently was just making noises in response to the clapping and the laughing. It wasn't crying. Arch Barker's saying that the baby shouldn't have been let in the first place. Yada, yada, yada. What a hilarious night.
I'll take anyone. I'll have babies. I'll have people on their deathbed. Just get on in, buy a ticket.
Come on in.
Yeah, I'm happy to perform for you.
I came in. I was seeing double at the time. That was fun.
Yeah, I know. You were on your deathbed. You weren't the baby. You're a baby on your deathbed.
Are there two Joels? Wow.
One's
two
not
burn
enough.
books.
Uh-oh.
The burn book's on
Double
holiday.
trouble.
I'm doing Sydney at the end of next week, so the burn book's currently having a ciggy on the balcony. Sunny's on, having a
Joel.
little pina colada.
I'm so excited for the show. I can't wait.
It'll be fun.
I hear
can't wait.
the intro is spectacular.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
they?
Yeah, but
did
you're
you
gonna
get
have
a big professional to
Yeah,
do the intro for
big
you?
Pro, big old
pro.
pro.
Cost
But
you
you're
lots
gonna
of
have to no, I think it cost me a Tommy's margarita.
Oh.
You're gonna have to do it a new one though for Sydney.
Well, can you get me the script, please? And also, you're paying for. You paid me enough in the admin you've been doing for me over the weekend, so I appreciate
God,
that.
yeah,
You
getting
guys are
crossword
so
answers right for you.
cute. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. No such thing as a free lunch around here.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Do me
thanks,
voiceover
everyone.
or do this for me?
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
no
hey,
worries.
hey,
Okay. Hey, I think something hit our desks today that can only be described as
A tragedy?
a nightmare.
Okay, thanks everyone.
This is an absolute nightmare and a tragedy for everyone on board.
I think I saw this.
Can I say this?
You can say
Yeah,
whatever
you
you
can.
want.
You've said it 3 times.
There was an aeroplane that was both. And the airplane was high. Now that's what it's supposed to be doing. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be high.
But it was also dry.
What?
No, what air?
British passengers
What
on a
air?
Sun Express flight. Never heard of Sun
Sun
Express.
Express. Because remember when British Airways, like at the end of last year, or maybe it was this year, we were handing out KFC because they ran out of catering.
Oh my gosh, I would have loved to be on that
No.
flight. You want to talk
We
about
did it on
dry?
air. We did the story.
Oh, okay, then
We
yes.
covered it. We covered it.
Covered it. Breaking news.
Sorry, I don't remember everything we do.
So yes, a Sun Express flight to Turkey had a bunch of British passengers on it.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, and
I
they
also didn't
drank
realise-
the plane dry in 25 minutes.
Where was it flying to?
It was flying to Turkey.
I had no idea that Ellen's neck had a landing strip on it.
But how's that? They exhausted the plane's entire alcohol supply. I mean, I feel like we've done this
In
before, Tim.
25 minutes, because they don't normally start serving drinks until like 25, 30 minutes after takeoff, until the seatbelt signs are off.
25 minutes, within
you
25
flown
minutes
before?
of departure. It was full of golf enthusiasts.
Oh, no.
And they drank the plane dry, something
full
that
of
has
boring-
never
boring
happened
people.
on
I know,
any
they
other
would-
flight. I mean, actually, but everything. There was nothing, no other alcohol to get on the plane. They drank wine, they drank beer, they drank spirits, they drank everything.
What's this airline called
Can we
again?
confirm this story? I believe Richard Wilkins has told this publicly, but he was on a plane with Michael Gudinski,
Yeah.
the late great Michael Gudinski, and they drank the Section Drive gin and vodka.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I was
That's
on
it, going to economy to get little bottles of gin and vodka.
To bring them up.
To bring them up to where
Oh,
was
they
in.
up front.
Hang on,
They
it was Sydney to Brisbane.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
I flew to New Zealand earlier this year, and before takeoff,
Your
you can
hometown?
imagine how devastated I was when they closed the doors and took off. They had run out of all of the champagne they had on board.
No, that's awful.
They forced me to drink red wine on the plane, and then I was legless when I got off the plane
course,
because I don't drink red wine.
Of course, that's their fault.
And I can't fly
Well, think
without
of those
drinking.
of us down the back, Ricky. You know, we
Shut
just
up,
get our
Joel,
cheese
you're
and
never
crackers.
in the back.
We
Stop
just get
it.
our cheese and crackers and a little bottle of wine.
When was the
Yes.
last time you flew up the back, Joel? Come on, you little
Well,
liar.
Last Monday.
Oh, gross.
That's-
Don't say
Because I was
that.
flying myself. No one was paying.
I remember flying to Splendor once, and the plane was just like their classic Splendor flight. Like, it was full of some artists and some record reps and some managers and stuff.
Cool.
And I was sitting next to Craig Nichols, the lead singer of the Vines, and we were just chatting. And then as they went, boom, and then they took off. They said, and ladies and gentlemen, this flight from Sydney to Ballina will be a dry flight. So we didn't even give us the opportunity to drink it dry. It started dry, and they didn't tell us, the cheeky
my God.
buggers.
There would have been a
until we were
coup.
in the air.
But what? Why? Was there a reason?
Well, because we're just people who were wanting to have a good time. Were flying somewhere to have a good time, and they wanted to stop us from having a good time too early.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
That's criminal.
Can you give
Disgusting.
which airline was it?
Jetstar.
Yeah, you know.
It's terrible.
Oh, here's the Vines doing Miss Jackson by Outcast. Thank you, Dan. We're back after this with your first chance to win a trip to the Gold Coast. It's a great song. You should look it up. It's not on Spotify.
Where do I find it?
I don't know.
The Tube?
Yeah, the Tube.
Okay.
Mind the gap.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes, happy Monday.
Mad Monday, all right.
TGIM. Thank God it's Monday.
Yeah. Come on, Belinda.
Oh, yes. One of my favourites of all time.
She rescheduled her. Is she September? Remember, she's rescheduled. She's been meant to come out here like the last year.
Oh, that's right. We should go.
Well, that's what we've been saying for a year and a half.
Yeah, it feels like we've been saying that for a long time. When she does finally arrive,
September.
let's do it. I love her. Well, speaking of heaven, Arnold Schwarzenegger has voiced his opinion on what happens when we die. I'm not sure if anyone really prompted Arnold. It was in an interview with Magazine, and he said the idea of heaven is a fantasy. But isn't that kind of the point of heaven? He also spoke about
No
his
one
thoughts
can
on...
confirm it, can they?
No, that's a very good point, Ricky Lee. Well done. 1 point to you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I think we have a bit of him chatting to Howard Stern about it. Is that logged and ready to go, Mr. T. Blackwell?
Of course it is, mate.
At T Black 81.
Well, let's play the hell out of it. Come
I know,
on.
sorry about that.
See, hell, heaven.
I'm like that profile, when I didn't think Instagram was going to take off.
Oh,
I was
well,
like,
there you go.
whatever. Okay, here it is.
Well, the truth is that we go 6 feet under.
That's
and
it?
we're going to rot there. Yes, absolutely. That's it. That's the reality.
That's how you welcome me
and
to LA?
hopefully,
Yes.
there is a life after this. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it is upsetting, and I cannot stand it.
Are you angry about it?
I'm so angry about it.
Me too.
I'm furious about it.
Me too.
I'm telling you.
Can't we do something?
No, but that's why you and I are so much alike.
I know.
Because
I
we
mean-
want to be the only ones that live forever.
He's incredible, Arnold.
I
And you should
love
hear
Arnold
his
Schwarzenegger
Smartless
so much.
podcast too. That's pretty good. That's a bit more recent. Hey, you did say that when you sent it through that you had you knew something about the two of us.
Oh, yeah, well, I could work out your ideas of heaven.
Okay, go.
Yours would be a Tommy's Margarita on entry, and then...
While he waits for his beer.
While he waits for his
while he
beer.
waits for his Tommy's.
Thank you,
yeah,
mate. Thank you.
Yeah,
Come on.
That like endless pizzas from that pizza place you like, and an indie band. Ricky, your idea of heaven would be wind machines like in every possible corner, and just a big golden arches.
Yeah.
That's just like dropping Big Macs out.
Okay.
100%.
I've got
Oh my
yours.
gosh,
I've got
I'm
yours.
salivating.
What's mine?
This is your idea of heaven.
No, mine would be just being wicked and on loop.
Yeah, and then
Cuddling girlfriend in bed.
Oh my
your
gosh,
first
his
chance to
girlfriend's
go to
coming
the
with
Langham
me.
on the Gold Coast next.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Dom Dollar would have finished his Coachella weekend in style. He had Travis and Taylor dancing last weekend.
yeah.
Remember that? Remember that?
Remember that? I watched a little bit of Coachella on the weekend
Yes.
on the Tube.
Yes.
And I don't know who, I feel very uncool not knowing who he is, Lil Uzi Vert. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But I watched him come out
Mm-hmm.
and it was the most outrageous, shocking, weird, wacky, nothing thing that I've ever seen anyone do. The guy came out in a crop top and holding a, $200,000 Hermes Birkin.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
if you
right?
don't mind.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But that was about it. That was all he did. He just kind of went
That's what I mean.
into the microphone, and then all the backing track was doing all the rapping, and he wasn't singing or rapping or doing anything, and that was it. I was like, well, what is this? What is happening? What are these?
Oh,
why
yeah.
is,
What is
why are
happening
people
there
cheering?
now the video's playing?
Like,
Well,
I get,
firstly, they're cheering at Coachella. That very rarely happens.
but I get when
know.
people do something great, but he's not doing anything. I don't
I
understand.
ask this question every year, but because Coachella goes over 2 weekends, do they do the exact same performance each weekend, or is it different?
Remember
It
when
varies.
Beyonce did Beachella?
Yeah,
it was the same show, but they had yellow costumes
That's
for
right.
the first weekend and pink costumes for
Yes.
the second weekend. Nothing will ever beat Beachella. Sorry, Tim.
I don't
Quite a lot will,
understand.
actually. Glastonbury, for instance.
Nothing will
Splendid in
ever
the
beat
Grass,
Beachella.
for instance.
When Beyonce did Glastonbury, wonderful.
Rumba.
When Jay-Z.
Forgetting
Oh
Rumba.
my gosh,
Rumba,
Rumba,
Shaggy.
the great Rumba.
Hey, what about
Yeah.
what about the Triple M version? M1, where I saw Creed and Fuel. I mean, are you
Oh
serious?
my gosh, that is so much testosterone in one room.
Arnold
I would not be able
Schwarzenegger
to
reckons there's
handle
no heaven. Well, I beg to differ. Try going to what is it, Colonial Stadium in Melbourne at the time to see M1
it. Oh my gosh,
with
M1.
at least 40% ticket sales.
Oh my god.
It was unreal. It was really cool. Let's do this because we love the Gold Coast guys. It looks like they are going to have us back. Especially
That's amazing.
the
I am
Langer
the
on the
mayor
Gold
of the Gold
Coast.
Coast.
We're going to play Linger Longer.
You
I'm
are.
going to give you a topic to linger on for as long as you can. Now, you need to talk about it without going or pausing too long. I'll be the judge of that. Escape the cold and get this Linger Longer at the Langham on the Gold Coast. We love it there. Plan your luxury stay at langhamhotels.com and get ready to experience Queensland's coastal beauty.
She is a sexy girl, the Gold Coast. Every time I get there, I'm like, oh, that's right. I get it. I get why people live here.
The big long stretches of beach, and when you stay at the Langham, you can just walk out of your room, out onto the sand,
Right.
straight into the ocean, between the flags, of course. But
I've
just
got
no one's around. You can always get an empty space of sand to yourself. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a Langham Keep cup that I feel very hoity-toity taking down to my local cafe in Richmond.
I've got the room spray.
the room spray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in my kitchen. Oh, cute. That's where you put it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
wow.
would tingle,
I
wouldn't it?
have it in my kitchen. I sprayed it before people come. I walk down the hallway and around the house and I spray it. So
No, you
it
don't.
smells like lamb.
You're so fabulous.
I love it so much.
You've never done that once.
I have. I do it all the time. And the reason you don't notice is because I do it well.
True, actually. True. I do love the smell of the Langham. You walk in, you feel like you're on holidays straight
yeah.
away. Obviously, because you are on holidays, because you're at a hotel. Unless you're on a work trip, whatever. Anyway, so Jessie. Hello, Jessie. Are you
Hi,
ready to
Jessie.
linger
Hello.
longer?
Hi.
Because basically, we're going to give you a topic. You don't know what the topic is. We're going to time
No,
you.
I don't
And then
at
the
all.
person
And
who
I'm
gets.
so nervous about
okay,
it.
don't linger too long over the top of me. Basically, what we're going to do is you're the first person. So if you linger the longest today, you will win this trip on Friday to the Gold Coast. But if someone beats you tomorrow, you're out. So linger as long as you can.
Slow talking. Don't say or
And
Don't
just-
say or
yeah.
pause too long.
Jesse, like if you listen to this show regularly, do what Blackers does. Just pull it out of your ass and just keep talking.
All right. I'm sure I've got a toddler, so I'm used to.
Oh, I love
so
this.
We'll see how we go.
Right.
I can't wait for this, Jesse.
What'd you say that I do? What'd you say
Do
that
what
I do?
Tim do.
And what? Do what
Pull
Tim
it out of
do?
your ass. Isn't that the saying? Tim. Do what Tim do. I meant to say does.
Yeah, no, I know you did, but I didn't want to jump in because I don't
But
want to
I was showing. That was on purpose because that was to show how not to play linger longer. So there was actually a double message to that.
Okay.
Joel's doing it right now, Jesse.
Okay,
That's how you do it.
Jessie.
You just talk about absolutely nothing.
I'm going to give you your subject.
Okay.
As soon as I say the subject, I'm going to shush up and you're going to start lingering as long as you can. You ready to go?
Okay. Yeah. All ready as ever, I guess.
Your topic
Good luck.
is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. All right. Taylor Swift is the global pop sensation. She's more than just a singer. She's a songwriter. She's a crucial icon and trailblazer.
Crucial
She's
icon.
a voice for any generation with her catchy melodies, her heartfelt lyrics, her relatable storytelling. Taylor Swift has captured the hearts of millions of fans around the world. Her sentimented place, I guess, is one of the most influential artists of her generation. She was born 1989.
We'll stop it there.
Really?
We'll stop it there.
That was amazing. reading like up AI or something?
I wish I was AI. God.
Oh my gosh.
So slowly.
That was amazing. Good on you. I was like, the things that you were pulling out of your,
like,
you know what?
Someone has Googled that very quietly.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan, Jessie?
I am a Taylor Swift fan, yes.
Oh, so it was an easy topic for you.
Now, listen, Jessie.
Oh.
Jessie.
Yes.
You lingered for 36 seconds. That's the time to beat.
That's my favourite number.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
I hope so. But it's always hard first off, though, because then other players during the week can sort of see how it is and then
She's still
prepare.
lingering.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks for lingering, Jessie. We'll see you later. Good luck. If you want to go to the Gold Coast, it's very easy. Or is it? Jump onto the Nova Player. Register your details on the win page.
And 36 is my favourite number. I'll
And
tell you
try
why.
and linger for as long as you can on a particular topic.
Do you know who would be good at this game, Joel?
Who?
Dorit.
Oh, Dorit would be amazing.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Love it, Gail.
Miss Gail. Yeah.
Yeah, Gail and Griff and all those
I
other
know.
G's, the big G's.
Yeah. Have we heard anything from Gail King? I know that's not the Gail, but Gail King. She's been a bit quiet
What's
lately.
that mean?
Did she?
She had a TV show with Charles Barkley.
Yes, called King Charles.
Yeah, I think it got cancelled.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's
that was on
so
CNN.
upsetting.
Can I just give you a quick little Carol?
Oh,
Right?
please.
Now, for those of you just joining us with the whole Carol issue,
Carol Balm.
She's a shit stirrer.
basically she said, I don't get Sydney Sweeney, the beautiful actress from many, many great shows, like Euphoria, for instance, and a new show that was filmed out, a movie that was filmed out here with their boyfriend from Top Gun. Anyone But You, which is a classic. I haven't watched that yet, but I love it. It's instant
And
classic.
Carol let rip. And I really feel like it was not... No one asked her to.
I don't get Sydney Sweeney. Explain this girl to me. She's not pretty. She can't act. Why is she so hot? Bloody, blah.
She's beautiful.
Oh, she's a stunner. And she's
Yeah,
fun.
you can't say she's not pretty.
I don't think I've seen. Oh no, she was in. What was it? 9 Perfect Strangers. No, not that one.
that one
Euphoria.
with Nikki Kay.
No,
Euphoria.
No, I didn't watch that one.
Have you
Squid
not watched
Games.
Euphoria?
No. Oh, she
Have
wasn't
you not
Squid
watched
Game.
Euphoria?
No, I haven't watched
Lily.
Euphoria.
Have you watched The Idol?
No,
No, we're not
tuned out
talking about
after
The
like 2
Idol.
episodes. No, there was one. There was a show. No,
This is really cool.
No. White Lotus.
Better Homes and Gardens.
White
White
Was she in
Lotus.
White
How did that-
Lotus?
She was in that.
Was she?
great in that.
Was she?
Yeah.
Who was she in the White
last
Lotus? Oh, season
the one
1.
before.
Yeah, I've watched that.
Oh.
What was she in White Lotus?
Yeah.
The hot
She
one
was
in White
One of
Lotus?
the
hot
daughters?
daughter.
Yeah, the hot daughter.
Oh my God, she
Doesn't
was.
do drugs.
So are
You
you
don't-
serious?
You don't get the role of the hot daughter if you're not hot.
That's true, actually.
You know?
Yeah. I get it. Oh, thank you, Dan. Anyway, I thought in 2410, are you sorry, not sorry? Because I love this response from Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
She's currently on holidays in Mexico. Oh my God, how the
Oh,
other half
lucky
of
for
it.
Living her
some.
best life.
And she did take aim at Carol. Sydney posted a photo to Instagram of her wearing a jumper that said, sorry for having great tits.
Oh, good on you, Sydney. Stick it to Carol.
Yeah!
Sydney.
Go,
One of my
Sydney.
favourite songs.
Sydney 1, Carol 0.
I can't wait for Carol's response.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mate.